Okay, guys, this is like one of the worst weeks ever. It's like so fucking busy. So we just came back from Barcelona shooting with Sydney Sharpenline for the World Cup for Coca-Cola, right? This week is an absolute chaos. During this week, I'm scouting locations for the FIFA for the Coca-Cola football event. At the same time, I'm hosting one-to-ones with my team. At the same time, I'm making tough decisions such as firing people who I just hired a few months ago. I'm also making a lot of cash flow and financial decisions at the same time. I'm restructuring the team, all while setting up the biggest, arguably the biggest campaigns that we're going to have throughout this year, which is the festival and World Cup campaign. I'm still on the process of onboarding new people and key figures in the company have also parted with the agency as well, right? And so, one of the biggest challenges I'm facing is that key players that I had trusted in their skills and expertise have basically left me hanging, right? Maybe you can say it's also my responsibility or my fault because I didn't recruit properly, let's say, or I didn't act fast enough. I was too tolerant, but still those key players, left me hanging in arguably the most critical time of the season. And at the same time, all in all, I don't fucking know why, but I have booked a Hyrox in Berlin. I thought this might be the best time to book it. It's prior to the World Cup. It's on a weekend where on Monday we have the day off, or there's a public holiday basically. And I booked this, and just to showcase my schedule. So Sunday was Icon League. Monday we were in Barcelona for the shooting. Tuesday was just an office day, just catching up on everything again. This Wednesday is planning for the next week because tomorrow we're going to Germany to shoot for a Powerade. Then on Monday we're going to Lucerne and St. Gallen to shoot for Powerade. Then on Tuesday we're going to go to St. Gallen and Zurich to shoot for Coca-Cola. Then next Thursday, it seems, I believe it's next Wednesday actually, we have one more shooting. So every single day, next day, we have a shooting planned, all while preparing and scouting and going live with all the different festivals. Also, my festival reporter jumped off because of political reasons that he cannot associate with the brand, and so we need to source new key players as well. There's so. And all the while we also have one of the biggest campaigns with the Swiss government going live at the same time. There's so many things going on at the same, it's just so many things that just keep layering up. I'm also in contact with so many different banks asking for loans so that we can cover cash flow and liquidity because we have big clients and they have horrible payment terms, right? And so we need to somehow find a way to cover the cost of our salaries and of course the cost of producing those services such as the influencers or video makers and being in touch with everybody. Then of course you have private matters as well. You have taxes, you have your own accounting, you have your own personal things that also add up. It's just so much at the same time. It really is. If I don't know how we're using this, but like it is too much, right? It is really, really too much, too many, and I just feel decision fatigue kick in. I am not able to get enough sleep. I'm not able to plan ahead in advance anymore. I'm just literally extinguishing fire after fire after fire, and I feel as if this is just robbing my time, right? I'm not investing my time. I'm not putting time to work. It feels as if somebody's robbing my time and taking it from me. And so this is really, it's one of the most stressful times that I've had. It's one of the most stressful times that I've had. It's one of the most stressful times that I'm going through. And I fell asleep tonight right after dinner, watching Alex Hormozi on YouTube, and he's right. this business just sucks. It will always suck. Whatever you do, it sucks. It sucks to be employed. It sucks to be an employer. It sucks to be self-employed. It just, everything sucks, right? And then you have your highlights, and then you have your lowlights, and your tough lights, I would say. Yeah, just overall, I just want to document this, that this is super stressful at the moment, super hard, very, very tiring. And you also feel this almost kind of guilt, no, not guilt, I wouldn't say guilt is the wrong word, but maybe like, how do you call it when you start building up bad feelings towards a person? It's not resonance, it's resentment. I think it's resentment, right? So all of those employees that were once part of the team, which I once cherished, I feel as if they are leaving me hanging now, and so I'm starting to build resentment, because I'm like, I need to pick up your mess because you left me hanging. And yes, I could recruit just more, but I don't have the cash flow, I don't have that kind of capital to just be recruiting backup, right? I also don't have the time to invest into actually properly hiring properly, right? Because it's so easy, I feel like it's so easy for people to say, just hire properly, just take your time while hiring. Well, I don't have fucking time to hire. I don't have enough fucking time to hire at the moment, because projects and clients come first. At the same time, I don't have the capital to just go in and just try out and take risks, right? And just say, hey, I'm gonna hire and hire and hire, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna hire the next one, right? Like, it doesn't work like that. And so for me, it's like, when I hire somebody, I put a lot of trust in it. And I know it's silly, because you shouldn't. It's like having a client that pays low, right? The money that they invest in you, they're super clinging onto that, and that's the case with me, with my employees. And so I feel like those employees left me hanging, especially now at a bad time, and it's just something that I need to grow out of. I just learn, it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's part of the deal. It's part of the package, so to say. Yeah, what can I say? It is, I really wanted to get back into time blocking and just be able to go to bed at 8 and wake up at 4, and because that's like literally the time that I feel the best. It's going to bed at 8, 9, waking up at 4, we're like working until 6, going to the gym, coming back home. Those are like literally the best times. I know that times like these, like stressful weeks like these, just happen. It is what it is, but it's so tiring. It really is. And it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, I'm almost seeking a way out, I would say. But then again, it's like, what would I do if I would have had that way out, right? Let's say I'm out. What then? What's my next move? What am I gonna do, right? So, yeah. I struggled with GPT, or with Claude, basically. And I was just going back and forth about my next steps and what would be my plan. And essentially, I was like, okay, even if I had 15 million, I still think I would do this, but more for fun. Do you know what I mean? I think I would still do this, but just more for fun. Whereas now it is a job. It is really just working and hustling. And now I'm building something, and of course, when I would have something built, I could be enjoying this more, because I would say no more. But I don't have that thing built yet. I don't have the financial stability yet to be saying fuck it, right? I don't have to fuck your money yet. So yeah, let's see. Fuck your money will be 50 million for me, invested into ETF stocks at 4% dividend, giving you roughly 50k a month. That would be fuck your money. And then I would say I made it. That's my goal. So yeah, let's go back to work.